Am I the prettiest? Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Well, who am I? Who am I? I can't hear you. Sugar.
Yes, yes, yes. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday with a W-I-N. Let's get the W-I-N in there. You know what I'm saying? This is the 6th of August. We are already into another month, man. This year is just mowing itself by. You already know what it is. LB and C in the building with me. You already know the AM King Show. Like, subscribe, and share. We here 8 a.m. in the morning, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And tell a friend to tell a friend. Chat that's in here on the regular. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you're checking out all the podcasts in the network. You know what I'm saying? Starting off with my man Saint, First Gen Xers, you know, Beat Boys TV, Blunt Conversations podcast. I seen you brothers up there yesterday. I seen y'all. Yeah, I see who. Who the hell? Who? Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, didn't think it was gonna slip past the juggernaut. I seen it.
Well, we thought we tried to slide one by you and shit. We knew we couldn't get nothing by you.
But see, you couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Y'all couldn't do it. I seen it.
I tried.
Blunt Conversations podcast, and also make sure you're checking out the lovely radio show we will be on tonight and tomorrow night. You know, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. Lovely radio show with Miss Toy and the gang. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all checking it out. Liking, subscribing, and sharing to all the good stuff. Yes, the Cookie Man is in the building. We already know what's going on right there. Anthony James, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Mr. Cromer, what's happening? What's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? We up in here, soldiering it out as usual, you know, on the usual schedule. Don't forget, this Friday, we got VTAT in the building with us. So make sure y'all stay tuned. We are on this Friday. I know we wasn't on last Friday, but we'll be on this Friday. Anytime we have like a special guest, we're most definitely going to be on Fridays. And we did get some consensus that you guys like seeing us on Fridays. I just didn't see it personally myself. You know, and I do the analytics on the numbers, and we on, whether people know it or not, we're on pretty much every day of the freaking week. You know, this is what we do. We go on and we be live all the time. And so, you know, we made a decision based off the numbers, whether Friday should stay or should it go. You guys said it should stay, so we're gonna contemplate on keeping it on. You know what I'm saying? If you guys got the notification bell on, you're gonna know when we're live anytime, any single time, every single time that we're on. You know what I mean? So yeah, that part of the game. You know what I'm saying? See, how's it going today?
Feeling great, man. Win. All I do is win. Everything works out in my favor, in our favor.
No doubt. LB, I see it. Yeah. What you looking at that thing for, man? What it done did to you?
Ain't do nothing, man. Ain't do nothing.
Man, he's over there admiring his work.
I tell you what, man. When you see LB firing up and enjoying those things, man, it almost makes you want to just be right there so you can get a pass. You know what I'm saying? You can get a pass, or the Cookie Man can roll you one. Ask the Cookie Man to roll you one. You know what I'm saying?
It could be done. It could be done. I can UPS to the joint if you need one.
Like we talking the right kind of language here. You know, making sure everybody liking, subscribing, and sharing. We're gonna get to our topics here for today, man. We got some nice little ones to go on, you know what I mean? So without further ado, we're gonna get into the topics of the day. You know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do, making it do what it do. Without further ado. Because we got some joints to talk about today, man. We have and I was grabbing some good content from All the guys, obviously, every single time. You know what I'm saying? We grab great content and keep y'all in the know. You know what I'm saying? But today, I feel like we should start off with some good content like this. Let me show you guys what we got here on the table. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and show you that. Here we go. It says how long it takes companies to make $1 million. Y'all check this out. Y'all check this out. You know what I'm saying? Jerk, what's going on? Good morning, brother. Staying consistent. Respect and salute. You already know we staying consistent.
How long it takes companies to make $1 million. Nike. 10 minutes. Netflix. 1 hour and 37 minutes. Apple. 5 minutes. Samsung. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Tesla.
To make $1 million now.
1 minute and 55 seconds. Meta. 9 seconds.
Look at that bullshit.
Microsoft. 1 minute. Google. 1 minute. Walmart. Every 48 seconds. Amazon. 50 for seconds. How long it takes companies to make $1 million.
Yeah. So y'all seen that?
I got a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead, see.
I got a question. Pat, you said you got some good news, right? Why is the music so ominous?
Oh no, I didn't say it was good news. I just said we got some good information,
Okay.
for the people. We always got some good information. I didn't say the news was good though. Let me make that clear.
My bad.
Let me make that clear, brother.
My bad.
No, I ain't.
That music was so ominous,
I ain't
man.
saying it's good.
Like Michael Myers about to pop out that motherfucker.
It's more like Eddie Murphy, good and terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Good and terrible.
Good and terrible. Yeah, no, but just put that in perspective. These companies make this kind of money in that short amount of a span of time. They said Meta itself, it only takes 9 seconds on average for Meta to make $1 million as a company. That's crazy work, man. It's almost kind of like certain brands, some of the brands like Nike and them. It's shocking to me that Meta makes more than some of these other brands like Google, like like Walmart. But still, just to be under 5 minutes for most of these companies, it definitely takes under 5 minutes. Frank Gransman, what's going on? Good morning. You already know what it is, man. Listen, less than 5 minutes, man. That just blew my mind, a little bit. Like, it puts it in perspective, though, of what today's consumers and today's market and financial outlook on these companies is like. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure there's other people in the playing field, but man, the level of quickness of that is just crazy. LB, what you think, man?
They got the blueprint, but you also got to think, how long did it take them to get it to that point? Because you ain't open the business and just start making millions in like 3 or 4 minutes and all that shit. You got to build a brand and everything else along with it to get to that point. So basically,
Right.
how long did it get to that point? Some people might just been part of a span where shit was popping off when it started and then people just jumped in it and shit. But yeah, that's some good work. But that shit don't happen overnight.
Right. It don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Some of these companies have been around for quite some time, and it took them time to get to this point. But just to see how quick in $1 million, I want the chat to understand this. If these companies it takes them less than 5 minutes to make $1 million, how much money is actually being generated out here in the world? You know what I mean? How much money is actually being generated overall in the world, and how much of it are we responsible for? Because we're paying into Meta, we're paying into Nike, we're paying into these companies. You know what I'm saying? See,
Um, mm, how much of it is the fact that we get up and do the work while they sit around and just collect our energy from work?
Yep.
that's the point right there. There's one of the LB said something right on point, but that's another big point right there. Go ahead.
So we got to comprehend. We have to work purposefully. We can't just work for the sake of working because the world said work. we
Word.
gotta
And
have
only
we
that,
gotta have
but
a purpose.
what could, fellas, what do you think could possibly be a blueprint to start generating capital? I know L said one critical thing: the amount of work that they put in. The amount of work that they put in, plus they have, what they call corporation type thing going on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, you got business where you've been able to grow it to the point where you might have a Nike division here, a Nike division here, a Nike division here. But putting that work in is definitely one of the key things. But what else do you guys think? You know what I'm saying? L, you think there's anything else that cats can do? Like really, at the end of the day, there's things that we could do. But you know,
The main thing is you got to research. Just like anything you do in life, you got to do the research. You got to understand what's moving and what's not, and how fast it's moving. Like, so there's something I should jump into, and how long should I jump into it? There's a lot of things you got to do. It ain't just like, well, everybody's doing this, let me jump into it, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You can't know what the fuck you're doing. So that's basically all it is.
yep. That's exactly what we needed to say right there. That was good shit,
and
L.
move
Go
slow
go
and
ahead.
steady.
Uh-huh.
Move slow and steady.
Move
Slow and
slow and
steady.
steady. Pace yourself.
Move slow and don't
Yeah.
push it. Don't rush it. The money will
Yep.
be there.
There's there's
What matters
there's
most
there's
is your
literally a
foundation.
walk. You know what I'm saying? There's a walk, don't run principle. There's a
Yes.
walk, don't run principle, y'all. You know what I'm saying? There is a walk, don't run principle. I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to walk on certain things. We got to learn how to walk. But I will say this: stagnation is never good. Stagnation is never good. You know what I'm saying? We have to definitely stay active, even if we're moving at a snail's pace, because it does take time. It does take time. You do not you do not build a successful organization overnight. And I think this microwave era of the world, you know what I'm saying? We can call it that. We
Over
can call it the
saturated.
microwave. Yeah, yeah. You set it on 30 seconds and you got a meal. It doesn't work that way when you're building something that's tangible like this. You got to definitely know that there's a long haul, for the long haul end game. You know what I'm saying? A long haul end game, and focus on that part of it. Focus on that part of it, and not only that, but execute step by step. What you can execute, you execute. What's out of your reach, you work towards those things. You work towards those things. The things that you need to accumulate and attain that are out of your reach right away, you can't worry about those, but you have to keep them on your vision board. Keep them on your vision board. But the things that can be handled now, yes, absolutely. Got to stay active, got to put action in. You cannot attract unless you act. You can't build unless you bust your ass to a degree. You cannot build unless you bust your ass. We all know, shit, man. L got to run a store from sun up damn near to sundown. C got to do his thing from sun up to sundown. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my thing from sun up to sundown. We got to stay active and stay at it. Stay at it. No matter wherever the opportunities are for us to advance, we got to keep going with that. Let's go to our next subject though for today. L, you brought this one up, man, and I had to bring this one to the light for the people. This is what they mean when they say they want to make America great again. We want to put this one in perspective because folks tend to get lost in the shuffle with this. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really don't, they don't understand this was all part of it. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. So yeah, there we go. Make this a little bigger so you guys can really see this, man, and take this one in and check it out.
Very rough. And when they protested once, they would not do it again so easily. I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. That's true.
Knock the hell out of that big mouth. The next time we see him, we might have to kill him.
In the good old days, they'd rip him out of that seat so fast.
Shut up! Shut the hell up! No, I would not shut the hell up. Why are you even here? Get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, yo, mate. Let's go. Get out of here. Hey, let's go.
In the good old days, law enforcement acted a lot quicker than this. A lot quicker.
And we're going to enforce the law, and Americans should remember that if we're going to have law.
I am the law and order candidate.
Man, first of all, thanks, bro, for putting that one out there, because, you know, sometimes we get lost in today's news that we kind of like forget that history does repeat itself. And when we see something like that, it reminds us, it's a sore reminder to us that we're seeing glimpses of the past revisiting themselves in this day and age, in this current time. You know what I'm saying? And it's very important to make sure that we connect the two, because you don't got, you know, we don't got to glorify it, but at the same time, we do got to put it in perspective. We got to make sure that we know that these are real things that happen in real time. These are things that happen in real time, and sometimes it gets swept under the rug because the Diddy trial's on, or the sensationalism of some news that has to deal with mostly people of color in this country. We got to keep it real. Most of the negative news is us. You know what I'm saying? Most of the negative news that gets pushed to the front of the agenda has something to do with us as entertainers, as athletes, as, you know what I'm saying, whether it be Shannon Sharp, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, whether it be any of these people that are entertainers, celebrities, or former professional athletes, gets pushed to the forefront. But the agendas that these people have, you know, with this law and order shit that we just saw right there, you know what I'm saying, is still going on. And we got to keep that in perspective, because no matter how you look at it, you can easily become a target. You can easily become a target, a moving target. You know what I'm saying? Now, how do you get the bullseye off you? How do you get the bullseye off you? High vibration. Go ahead, C.
People have to comprehend that nothing can happen first without a vibration. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, if your vibrations are high, you have special protection. You have special boundaries around you. You'll get information when other people won't get information, and you find yourself in a safe haven.
Truth.
Universe is with you. Is how much you're gonna vibrate with it.
No, you're right, bro. Absolutely. LB, what you think?
I just think the video basically shows ain't nothing changed. They just changed the angle of how they do it. They don't make it like where they chasing niggas at night with ropes and want to hang them up and fires and all that shit. They going at you a whole nother way now because it's a whole new age. But it's still the same shit going on. It's just doing it a different way that you can't see because you're not equipped to learn this kind of shit until you see videos or shit like this to make you start understanding.
Man,
Yes,
it's just as important to understand this. Facts. Man, couldn't say it no better myself. It's important to keep it in perspective. You know, like we're saying, keep it in perspective, because it will get swept under the rug like the shit don't happen. Like, you know, everybody's talking about, oh, we got this PPP loan, we got this, that, and the third. The government's doing us so swell, but no, really, at the end of the day, they're not.
I mean, they've been doing it since slavery.
At the end of the day,
like,
same old dance. We still a bunch of, much as I hate to say it, we still a bunch of. What'd you say?
Same thing happened with slavery during the construction period. Make them indentured servants. And after that, when the stock market going up, don't tell them about the stock market. Now they learn about the stock market. Don't tell them about the corporations, all the other billionaires and what they're doing. And by the time we find that out, don't tell them about all this other stuff. It's always don't tell them this, don't tell them this, don't tell them this. They're always inching us. Inching us. Things do get better, yet at what end game?
One to grow on. One to grow on. I was gonna be a little bit more rash and brash and say, you know what I'm saying? I got a line in one of my songs that I have. It's called Timeline. And I said the timeline is full of ridicule. They dancing and prancing like jigaboos. We stood in protest on the police. Meanwhile, in the hood, there's no peace.
Yeah.
You flossing and flaunting the gold piece. Then them niggas show up with the chrome piece. Gonna butt you on live. You got no teeth. Get jumped in the club. Now you cold sleep. Your ass should be woke, but you cold sleep. You tough on the net, but want no beef. And how your life be is what you speak. The Jedi we see, we don't agree. So that the point that I'm getting at is this: stay woke, stay high vibes, stay in the light, stay in the know for yourself. Because really, at the end of the day, it's up to us individually to be in the light. It's up to us. Like, we have a choice to do that every single day. I've been seeing people crash out. I know y'all see it. I know the chat, I know you see it. Everybody crashing out on social media. Everybody crashing out. Everybody getting at each other and doing this, that, and the third. We got a situation going on in our hometown where a brother got killed unarmed, but yet and still, as the time transpires by, everybody getting right back to getting at each other. It was cool for a minute to be on one accord, right? It was cool for a minute to be on one accord, but I see people going right back. Now, some people have been sticking with the agenda, and that's great. And big salute to y'all for sticking with that, because it's important to stick with it. But some of y'all was hollering all that stuff and then got right back to getting at each other. Got right back to getting at each other. Like we don't see it. Like I see it. I see it. Misery, what's going on? Good morning, brother. You already know what it is. Blunt Conversations is in the building. Make sure y'all like and subscribing to the Blunt Conversations podcast. Yes, indeed. But y'all stay woke, stay in the light, man. That's just what it is. What was going on back then is going on now. Don't ever, ever, ever underestimate these days and times. The shit is still going on. Real shit. Let's go to the next subject. Okay. Earn Your Leisure said this, and thanks to Podge for putting us on to Earn Your Leisure. These brothers be on some timely shit. And see, we talk about this all the time, L, about AI, the revolution of AI advancements and the U.S. falling behind. The U.S. falling behind. Have a look.
So what do you tell people that are entry level and saying, what's the next thing that I should be looking at? They're looking towards that is affordable for them.
AI revolution. AI is not the future, it's right now. And it's only going to get bigger. You see the number one company in the world, NVIDIA. Artificial intelligence is not going anywhere. That's another major focus on it for InvestFest this year. We can't run from it. We can't hide from it. Like, you got to invest your money in these technology companies. You got to invest your money in these artificial intelligence companies. Crypto's not going anywhere either. But AI is literally like, the world is not even going to look the same in 5 and 10 years. It's going to be completely different.
This is going to be the greatest wealth transfer. Right? This moment in time, we said it last night, this is the most important time in terms of investing. We've never seen returns like this. We've never seen a company go up by 5,000%. We've never seen a $4 trillion company, let alone a $3 trillion company. And like, that's happening in this lifetime, as we talk about it. When we talked 5 years ago and that you asked that question, we told you TSM. We told you Microsoft, because we knew that they were going to lead, and that hasn't changed. And if you look at how the economy is looking right now, those companies, NVIDIA, but the companies that are built around it, the companies that they're partnered with, are going to lead the generation too. And so if people are looking to invest, they should start there, right? We already know, right? People use OpenAI. Well, what makes it run? GPUs, right? Who makes those GPUs? NVIDIA makes them, AMD makes. So we got to invest in those companies. We already know that we on Instagram and we on Facebook. Well, Meta owns that. We should be involved in that, right? You got to make sure that we're investing in these companies, understanding what they do so we can take advantage of it, right? And also, not just from a user standpoint.
Also, we went to Silicon Valley. So we actually went to NVIDIA's headquarters and we went to Meta's headquarters. You don't see one black person there. You hardly don't see any white people there. Chinese and Indian. So much, they said that they have full Zoom calls in Mandarin. That's how many Chinese people work there. So of course, from an investment standpoint, we need to invest in tech companies. But from an educational standpoint, like I don't think people fully understand how far behind we are in this situation. Like we're not even a thought in the process of like these tech companies. Not one. It might be like one black person in the whole entire department of like 300, 400 people. I'm telling you, we saw it with our own eyes. Hundreds of kids that's 22 years old, 25, 26, all Asian. Every single one of them is Asian. So it's a black problem, but it's an American problem.
Right.
Like if you look at the for the first time, I think in 20 years, America won like the math Olympics. If you look at the team, they're all Chinese Americans. What does that tell you? Like we're falling behind so far. Educational system is terrible, and like I said, it's not just a black problem; it's an American problem. Like we're losing the technology. They saying China is 6 months. China's already. I just came back from China. China's already 10 years ahead of us. If we don't catch up,
Man, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna stop that shit right there. Because what else needs to be said? Thank you, brothers from Earn Your Leisure. I mean, there's more to be said, obviously, but I'm just saying, what else can we possibly bring to you on the AM King show to let you know how really I saw that article. I said, no, we're running this. We're running this because we have to put it in perspective how far behind people. We can't stop. We can't keep sleepwalking on these type of things. We're far behind, especially in the technology race. We're completely behind, completely. And that's something to be concerned about because in the future, we'll be lost as a people. We'll be lost as a people if we don't start harnessing some of this technology information and start educating ourselves like the brothers from Earn Your Leisure said. We got to start educating ourselves at least on the basic level of how this stuff works. How this stuff really works, because I'm be honest with you, just based off of what they just said right there, they went to these companies and they seen who all is really in charge of running these companies. They see the staff that they had. It ain't none of us, black, white, American. It's none of us. It's none of us yet, and still, you guys are really, not seeing it from the. You're seeing it from the surface. You're not seeing what's going on behind it, but sometimes you got to understand how the wheel is working in order to really understand where we are going. It's not just taking a look in the mirror. It is taking a look in the mirror because where we going is where you going. You know what I'm saying? Where we going is where you going. Where am I going? I get up in the morning every day and I say that. Where am I going? Where am I going? So this subject right here is a subject that I thought was super important because if you don't understand this from this standpoint, we really in trouble in a lot of ways because technology is not going to stop people. Technology is not going to, that part of the world is never going to not evolve. It's going to continue to evolve. Within 10 years, they said. Within 10 years. And we're 10 years behind. Yeah. See.
Yeah, a lot to comprehend. Business is important. It's important. We also have to take a second to look back. Normally, we don't normally look back. We have to look back. We have to comprehend that this was obviously planned. Because if being the fact that 99.9% of them are Asian, where did all them go? They came over here because it's the melting pot of the world. They came over here because at one point we had all the best education, all the best tech, all the best everything. They took that information, went back home, and taught it to their people. And now they're over here doing what they were doing over there to them, what we were doing to them. So think back to slavery. All of America was just a factory, basically, picking cotton, tobacco, and corn, all that stuff. Then that factory moved to the other side of the world, technology being the boom. That factory is now being shipped back to America. How come? The same reason why the factory went over there. They wasn't technologically savvy. They didn't have it. So you gotta ask, well, how come that happened to us? Music, education, where the government was leading us. And again, We're just now
Mm-hmm.
seeing the jab. We're not seeing the setup for the knockout uppercut.
Right. It's the most woke place you can possibly be is here. You can't be woke nowhere else until you woke here.
You
LB.
always got to think about it. I drove cab for 6 years, and I used to always go pick up from the airport Chinese people coming from China. Where they going? Technology centers. What are they doing? They doing everything that we should be already doing here. They getting paid to do triple the amount of money. They there for a few days and then head right back home. It's been going on like that. People just ain't noticed that shit. These motherfuckers been doing this since the beginning because China been way advanced on the technology. But they, U.S. got too much pride on their shoulders. They ain't gonna never admit that somebody's better than them. So they just let there and just let that shit slide under the rug like everything else they do. So, like I said,
Very well. Oh man, that's a great point, L. And not only that, but let's put this in perspective. Jay, what's going on, cuz? What's going on, JC? How you doing, man? Good morning. Good morning. You already know. Much love. Yeah, man. Listen. Not only that, but think about this. Our government is not even making it clear to our people that we are this far fucking
hmm,
behind. Our government's not making it clear to us that we're this far behind. And just to support what Elle was just saying, we got a video for it. Have a look. It says China has invaded the United States.
We can't go to China and buy farmland, but China can buy all the farmland here. What's that about?
They own almost 400,000 acres.
How is that possible?
We've been sold out a long time ago. China has already invaded.
Last year, 40,000 war-age males, all Chinese nationals, crossed the border illegally.
Correct.
The United States Justice Department had shut down 27 illegal police Chinese stations that were operating here in the United States. Entire floors of commercial real estate buildings that Chinese hackers to knock down cell towers.
And a former senior advisor just got arrested being a Chinese spy. And then another U.S. state official got caught, literally red-handed, getting paid in Chinese yuan. We've been infiltrated on a 5D chess level. We're talking about our water system, our financial system, our food. There's 45,000 Chinese restaurants in America, and they don't have any commercials.
The Chinese government poured more concrete in the continent of Africa last year than the entire size of the United States of America. We can't.
Hey man, listen, chat. You know what I'm saying? We bring this information to y'all because we love y'all. We want everybody to stay in the know. We want everybody to stay up on game, especially game with us. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit I'm talking about. You heard it. You heard us say it, and then you heard them say it. You hear us saying it. And that's the reason why I set these things up the way that I set them up, because we have video to support what it is that we're saying. But see, I didn't show the guys this. L didn't see this. C didn't see this. But we have the visual to go along with what it is that we're saying, so y'all know that we ain't just telling y'all some bullshit. We're not just telling y'all some bullshit. No. Man, let's run that again for the people in the bike.
Go to China and buy farmland, but China can buy all the farmland here. What's that?
He said China can buy all the farmland here.
They own almost 400,000 acres.
How is that?
They own almost 400,000 acres here. Here.
we ain't got shit there.
Nothing. Peep the jig. Peep what's going on, because the jig is on. Jig is not up. It's on.
All they doing is coming here learning our system and shit, and then telling them what to do, and then they find a way to advance it to make their system better than ours and shit. But we can't do the same to them.
Right. Who's to say that that our system is ours? When you see this,
who's to say their system is theirs?
Exactly.
Thanks.
Until you start digging and realizing what you don't know.
And the things that we don't know.
But that's the reason why we have to stay on a course of being in the right kind of mindset. This is the reason why we got to be in the right kind of mindset, because these are the things that are going on around us under the surface that don't nobody really acknowledge. Because you know why? It's not exposed to the public like that. It's not exposed to the public. Let's keep it a buck and a bean. Let's go down to I can read MSN, I can read CNN, I can read the BBC, I can read any of those, and I guarantee you the subject like that right there, this shit right here, this shit.
Awesome. We've been sold out a long time ago. China has already invaded.
Last year, 40,000 war-age males, all Chinese nationals, crossed the border illegally.
Correct.
The United States Justice Department had shut down 27 illegal police Chinese stations that were operating here in the United States.
Here's the thing.
I don't know how clear we got to make it.
They
but
all
clarity
knew
is
it.
the key. Good.
Yeah.
There's no way in the world they didn't know that they were doing it. No way.
No
None whatsoever.
No
That
possible
part.
way. Say it, man. Say it. Say it. Because really, at the end of the day, people, you have to really grasp on to what's really going on. But the only way you can do that is you got to stay in the right kind of mindset with yourself. Fuck what these other people are trying to do to you. Fuck what all this distraction shit is going on. Anybody that's low vibration, get away from them. Get away from them. Matter of fact, get yourself so high vibe that the low vibration people don't even show up on your personal radar. Don't even show up on your personal radar, because you'll miss the information like this, staying distracted with people like that. People want to keep you in the barrel. The crabs in the barrel thing, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. But we're going to bring this information to you on the AM King Show. Like, subscribe, and share Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. You'll see us. And we're going to keep bringing you this type of shit. Like, look, we're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to laugh. We're going to have humor. We're going to have this, that, and the third. But we're going to show you the light. We're going to bring the light to you. We're going to bring the light to you in a fashion where, you know, it's not to scare nobody. It's not to put nobody in a fear sense. It's for us to all to be on the same page. It's for us to all be here. Same page. Same page, man, because if you don't see this, this shit is going on and you don't pay attention, see, and we're pulling this shit off of social media. This is another point I'm going to get at, fellas, real quick. We're going to sidebar and say this. I'm pulling this shit from social media. They got a lot of shit that you can look at on social media. Tailoring your experience to what it is that you're watching on social media is a real thing. You can start pulling up high vibration and watch nothing but content that has high vibration, and your algorithm is going to start tailoring itself to high vibration. Exposing things like this, you can turn your algorithm onto this instead of watching people get shot up, because they're letting that shit happen too. They're letting that low vibrational shit happen in front of you to tailor your experience to make you think that this is what the world is. No, this is what the world is. While you're sitting there thinking that the other thing is going on, this is what the world is right here. And it's very important. You know what I'm saying? We got love. We coming with love first, because that's the only reason why we expose this. We're not exposing this stuff to make you guys be fearful of things or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But we have to sharpen our minds. And the only way that we sharpen our minds is with clarity. Clarity. You cannot attract things unless you are being clear. That's one of the main principles of the law of attraction. If you guys didn't know that, this is something that I had to learn. I had to start being super clear with my intent in order for things to start channeling themselves in the right direction. Misery said this. You can damn near think next thing you know it's in your feed. God damn it.
Facts. I
God
looked
damn
at
it.
one thing, you know, all I
Say that
see is just
shit.
the damn thing I've been looking up and shit. It don't even stop now. Straight on
Yeah,
my
you
top.
talk about it, it pops up in your ads and YouTube. I ain't
Oh
even
shit.
tapping in. You
Oh
just
yeah.
talked about it in the ad immediately.
Misery just said this. Look at what he said. You can say it. Your phone will or pull it up next. Oh yeah, and go to
Yeah,
your feed.
happened to
It
me
surely
There were
too.
will.
times I didn't even
It
say it
surely
out loud. I
will.
was just thinking about it. I typed one letter. Every single thing I thought was right there.
Mm.
And people think this shit is like some wild shit when we saying it. But next time, do a Google search on something from Amazon and then go to your timeline.
Hmm.
Then go to YouTube.
How much you
Go on
want to?
YouTube.
I bet you scroll just a little bit down. That same fucking thing that you were looking at, some type of advertisement is going there into your feed.
Yep.
Into your feed. Into your feed. Here's another interesting one, man. Just today's thing. Yeah, these phones. But to be honest with you, Misery, it's further than that. It's further than just the phone. It's everything around us. You know what I'm saying? People were talking about the 5G and then they left the 5G alone. You see what I just said right there? Yeah, we was talking about the 5G, but then yeah, texting on his phone, big ass fingers and shit. Right? Yeah, for sure. Typing everything wrong. Yep. I understand, brother. I understand. We all have things that type everything wrong. Yes, indeed. Almost to the point where I use Siri now. So I know that because Siri is gonna make sure that I type correctly.
Shit, that's
Hey,
probably
hey, what up, though?
no,
What's good,
I ain't
boy? Oh boy, what's up? What's going on, Dre? Same old same. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, you saying you take?
shit, no, no.
Okay, getting all these damn buttons. Yeah, the screen little though. The screen too little. I feel you, man. Sometimes I'll be having difficulty with it too. I'll fuck around, let Siri talk. I'll do the text, speech to text, because Siri's gonna get it and it's gonna spell it correctly
Not for me.
for real. Because my finger's too fat for this shit. Here goes our next subject, though, people. Like, subscribe, and share. This is a very interesting perspective right here. See, you know what I'm saying? What this lady
Really
said
break
right
this
here.
down
Let's
to them.
take a
But we
look.
get to a certain age and we realize like our people will cry when I
Let me
really
start
break this
over.
down to them. But we get to a certain age and we realize like our parents really didn't have it figured out. Like they were just doing the best they can. And it's like when you realize that, that's when you start listening to people in the world. I got to get out here in the world and figure this shit out. You know how you see an 18, 19-year-old and they stop listening to mama said do this or your daddy said, and they start really just doing their own thing. And we look at it as defiance. But that's that moment when it click in their mind. My mama ain't got no bunch of generational wealth. She ain't got no bunch of money. If I needed a rack right now to do something, or if I wanted a car or to borrow 10,000, she ain't got it. So really, all the shit she was telling me was just her surviving day to day. And then we realized like we wasn't taught stress management. We never had no conversations about how emotions will fuck your life up if you make decisions based. This is stuff that we wasn't taught. We taught how to cook, clean, match up your clothes, but nobody said like you could be going through a heartbreak in a relationship and be overwhelmed with emotion, but you still got to take your ass to work. And if you go to them people's job acting crazy, people will.
Hey.
Bingo.
Just what we was
Yeah.
talking about. Just what we was talking about. See,
Yeah, stress management, emotional management, all those things. All that stuff is considered soft shit in the hood. So you don't deal with that. That's some bitch shit. You don't deal with that. And doing that for years and people don't start to see that, well, it doesn't work. Like I stopped to realize like this is not working. I need to do something different. Like I need to. Like my life depends on it. The future generation depends on it. I need to do something different.
yeah.
And that's when I found my way.
Indeed. Indeed, indeed. LB.
I just think the older days, like your moms, your grandmother, and all them, they just was in survival mode. Like basically just trying to work, try to pay the bills, make sure y'all have food on the table to eat. And if y'all had them basic things, y'all was basically good. But as the world changed, there was more things added on to the list that they didn't know nothing about, so they couldn't teach them about it. So basically, you had to figure that out if you was around the people that knew about it to learn you about them kind of phases and them stages, because some of that stuff can't be taught. You got to run around the right people to get known that kind of information and shit. Because there's old ass people that still don't know half the shit that we talking about now.
On God. On God. It's just the realest thing, man. And that's the reason why I'm so thankful and grateful that we're able to, you know what I'm saying? And and well said, L, well said, C. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for bringing this to us this morning, because it's really important. Sometimes we got to get back to these things. We got to get back to these things. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to put it in perspective, because if we don't put it in perspective, we're going to be lost on other things that really are around us and shaping our world. You know what I'm saying?
Pat,
Say that. Say.
notice
Go ahead.
this. The law of vibration rules everything. The fact that a person is consistently cycling trauma, consistently cycling the same thing over and over again through the generations, they're not going to be able to attract the right things to them because they're so stuck on not healing themselves because they're taught to not heal themselves.
Hmm.
They're taught to man up, move forward. Tell me, yeah, you should move forward. Yet the way it's done is
Yes,
not
sir.
kosher. Not kosher for the
No,
culture.
no. And just to support what C's saying right there, this is the law of vibration, decoding the cosmic rhythm of the universe. The law of vibration posits that everything in the universe, from the smallest particles to the vastest galaxies, is in constant motion, vibrating at a specific frequency, at specific frequencies. The principle suggests that our thoughts, emotions, and actions all have their own vibrational frequencies that affect our reality and shape our experiences. By understanding and aligning with our own vibrational frequencies, we can consciously create our reality and attract more positive and harmonious experiences. Misery said this: what happened to my old heads and old G's? They didn't handle none of their business. They didn't leave nothing for us. They didn't have not one business left for us. We ain't got no building to look at to be like, oh, that was our old grandfather. No. Mm-mm. Exactly. 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 That's couldn't be more timely on that one. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely yeah. 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 And for people that think that the times haven't changed, they have changed. They really haven't. It's just a new badge. It's a new mask. It's a new you know what I'm saying? A new smoke screen, if you will. We're not conspiracy theorists. We're bringing you proof and we're bringing you evidence. You know what I'm saying? Most of us had to start from scratch. Man, all of everybody you see on the panel, I know we all started from scratch. We didn't have nothing to reach at that we could tangibly grasp onto. Oh yeah, LB gonna take over the business when my time is up. C gonna take over the business when my time is up. JPAG gonna take over the business when my time. No.
Nope.
Mm-mm. No, no, and that's the reason why it's even more so important with the vibration thing, like C said. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk this stuff, man. We're letting y'all know. This is a situation that happened recently, though, man. This is put it in perspective too. This is what today's subject. This is what today's information is all about. Like just keeping y'all in the light. You know what I'm saying? A man was arrested in Richland County, South Carolina, after shooting at a black man who was running near the Spring Valley subdivision, which is letting me know. And the reason why I brought this one up is because over in Erie, with the Marcello Woodard situation, look at what they did, and why isn't it happening in the city of Erie? Why isn't it happening? Why isn't it happening? This man just shot at a man, and they was able to arrest this man. But listen to the diabolical angle that this man had, and this is today. Today.
Yesterday we arrested Jonathan Feckle, who is 33 years old, who actually lives in Spring Valley, along with our victim lives in Spring Valley too. He was charged with assault and battery of high aggravated nature and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. During the interview with him, he went in pretty great detail his reason for shooting at our victim, and it was based solely on the race of our victim. Our victim is black. The suspect is white, and he was shooting at him to bring fear and intimidation to him based on his race, which fits in exactly what this hate crime ordinance that Richland County has. So that additional charge was added to the charges that we've put on him.
Man,
where was this?
he shot
Where
at.
was this at?
South Kakalaki. South Kakalaki.
South Carolina. South Carolina. Richland, South Carolina. Richland County, South Carolina. Not Richland, but Richland County. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That was going
Now,
on.
this ordinance was passed earlier this year. The ordinance that he was talking about, this hate crime ordinance. Think about it, it was just passed this year. What was it like before that? What was
Yo,
it like before that?
man, I went to visit my cousins in Charleston.
The South is the South, y'all.
In Monk's Corner, like Goose Creek over there in the area. There's nothing but mostly woods, right? So my cousin was like, "Yo, when you go past this house, you gotta run." It's like, why? Why am I running? Said, yo, trust me on this. You gotta run. Once we go past this house, run. When we get past it, we can stop running. I'm like, all right, whatever. I said we do it. I was like, yo, so why we do that? I said, yo, those people are racist because we're black. They'll shoot at us just because we're black. But how you know? This has been done before. This is when I was like 10, 11.
Shit, it's still like that
That's
now,
over
nigga.
20 years. That's well over 20 years. I'm not trying to say my
Still like that now,
Yeah.
obviously.
Shit.
There's been examples of things going on in the South that are still, mirroring, even from what C said to before what C said, and even to now, still going on.
I went to the SIP. I went to Mississippi about 3 or 4 years ago. There's certain areas in Mississippi, motherfuckers are just an old man will walk up to you like, man, don't be around here when the sun come down. And be straight up,
Sundown
be
town,
straight up with you and shit. And I'm like, oh, don't worry about it.
sundown town,
Nah,
sundown.
I'm telling you, son, you get your ass up out of these motherfucking streets and when the sun come down. Ain't no telling
Yeah.
what happen and shit. And I'm sitting there like,
Mhm.
this how it is down here? And he like, yeah. So we packed it up.
You gotta tell me twice.
Hell no, I'm in unknown land. I can't trust a motherfucker that just he live here. I don't know what's going on and shit.
Yeah, like I appreciate you telling me the truth up front instead of like
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna
being
one
sneaky.
pistol and shit. You motherfuckers might have all kind of shit going on. So yeah, I'm gonna follow the
Yeah.
rules. I'm gonna get out the way. Shit, that's crazy. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's real. So
Oh yeah.
don't estimate nothing that you don't know.
Oh yeah. That's without question. That's without question. And if you don't think it's real, here you go. Proof. Sundown communities by state. You got them in Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nevada, New Jersey, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, even here in PA. Yep. South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, Wisconsin, and all these different places. All these different places. Well known, well documented. This is in Wikipedia.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? There are all these different places. I ain't even gonna get into it. You can see the list here. Look at this. These are all considered sundown communities. A sundown town is a municipality or neighborhood within the United States that practices or once practiced a form of racial segregation characterized by intimidation, hostility, or violence among white people directed towards non-whites, especially against African Americans. The term sundown town derives from the practice of white towns then erecting signage alerting non-whites to vacate the area before sundown. That's exactly what C said he experienced. That's exactly what L said he experienced. I mean, you know, we just making it clear for
That shit
y'all.
real.
We just make clarity. Misery said he had to make Atlanta. Atlanta too. Yeah, you don't want to get caught in the wrong part of Georgia. No.
Yeah, you right about that
Absolutely
too.
not.
Yeah.
Sun go down? No, you don't.
Red Force
No
Bars.
coach
Tell me about
going in to show you the true meaning of bulldogs and red Ford trucks with flags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with flags. I had to make a back call to my folks on a back road of Georgia. See,
Shit real, bro. That should be real.
Where you at, Robbie?
run me
I
off the
feel like it's
road
Batman.
with my feet. Yeah, he said, motherfucker tried to run him off the road on foot, and no sidewalks in Georgia either. No, there is not. So I had to jump in the ditch to not get hit. Had to call the goons down the road to meet me, but he ended up circling and leaving. But thought it was going down. He thought it was good, man. Misery thought it was going down that morning.
Man, shit, that's the shit. When you in some unknown territory, don't know what's going on, man. These motherfuckers be knowing. Yeah, he in the like you cross that gun line on that movie Life and shit.
Hey, come
You
on.
cross that gun line
They're
and
not
shit.
just
Them
get,
motherfuckers
they're not
go
just
down for
making
no
this shit
pussy
up.
and shit.
Right. They're not just making this shit up, y'all. It wasn't just like they were making it
Yeah,
up. This is actually, we've been showing you examples all morning
real shit.
of some shit that was happening back then and it's happening right now. Keep it in perspective, stay in the light, stay in the know. You know what I'm saying? The more you know, the more you grow. And the more you grow, the better off you're going to be. This last subject right here, before we get into our funnies for the morning, man, real quick, you know what I'm saying? This is for, and I'm going to start bringing more education to the music business side of things. I made that a point, to be more responsible with at least giving us some content on what people that in the industry are saying. You know what I'm saying, and how they can help us. So here's one, Joey Badass. Love him or hate him, he's gonna tell you the truth right now.
To all my artists out there, these labels cannot fucking help you. They can only assist you once you have the motherfucking engine already.
What is the engine?
Well, the engine is the strategy. How do you stand out from the rest of the people? What are you bringing that's different? What is the brand identity? That's the engine. You focus on that. You focus on standing apart of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You get that figured out. That's half the motherfucking battle. Everything else is timing and some money. But like nowadays, it ain't even always just money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just timing, being at the right place, right time, or knowing the right person. You know what I mean? But just know these labels cannot help you. Because if you ain't got that figured out, if you ain't got your engine figured out, your strategy, your brand identity, once you go to these labels, all they gonna try to do is try to help you figure that out. And now they forcing you in a box that you don't even fit in. They trying to make you somebody that you might not even be. And it's just like, it's a fucking lose-lose situation. You know what I'm saying? So establish who you are first, create some fucking leverage, get some fucking motion, and then you entertain a partnership with one of these motherfuckers. But don't let these niggas finesse you out of thinking that you need them. No, they fucking need you. Especially in 2025, they need you more than ever.
And that was $1 million worth of game right there.
Yeah, he's on point.
Man, this game.
Unique told it like it was. Y'all didn't pay attention.
Yeah,
Y'all better watch that again, because that's basically what it is right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, absolutely, Misery. I agree. And take a piece since you didn't know what the fuck you would bring to the table. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, was
And
bringing
that's
to
with
the
any
table.
business. And that's with
Yeah,
any business, not even just
that's with any
music.
business. But we're
That's
talking
your
about the music business
basketball,
because you know why?
but
The
yeah,
reason why we're bringing it to the music business side of things is because we are in the business of music. No matter how you look at it, we're gonna bring it to you
yeah,
heavy and straight because we have to. You know what I'm saying? We have to put it in perspective because people still think that there's this magic pill or this magic formula that's going to get them in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why you see the majors coming down. Misery said this, coming down to the independent level. You ain't paid that, no attention no more. Motherfuckers got to calm down into the streets and dig into the crate and get the deal and oh yeah, and find their next art. They can't do it no more. The record labels cannot. They need you. You got to keep that leverage in mind. They need you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need them, not in this day and age, especially with open AI,
Social media.
you know, Chat GPT. Chat GPT can map out your whole blueprint for success. You know what I'm saying? Can map it out for you. You won't need the record label because they just told you everything that the record label won't tell you. I seen it. I've typed in the information and it brought it up in seconds, like that. Brought it up in seconds, just like that. Straight
They
up.
be playing with people. They be playing with people.
You
Like
feel me?
they be playing with people.
Playing. Like, and there's a lot of people that are not in the know. We're not going to knock nobody that's not in the know, but we're going to make you
Yeah.
aware that people that are out there and have experience with this shit, they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you right off the rip. The labels need us in 2025 more than we need them. And not only that, but he also said another critical thing: a budget. A budget. He said something about budget. Budget was involved in his little statement right there. You know what I'm saying? Having some capital. Once you get your money right, you get your motion right, you get your movement right. This is not an easy business to be in, y'all. Everybody in the world, I know because my network is international and I speak to people in other countries all the time. Everybody's doing this shit. Everybody's trying to find a magic formula or how they fit into the scope of these things, especially on the side of hip hop, on the side of urban music. It's how do we fit in? How do we fit in? How? You know what I'm saying? How's it being done? If you don't take advice from a cat like him, I don't know what to tell you, because all I can say is that exactly what he explained right there is exactly what's going on right now. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the only thing that we can do is stay active with finding the answers, finding the answers. And the answers are there. The answers are there. Like we was talking about tailoring our algorithm. I found this shit because my algorithm is showing it to me. No other reason. It's because I started looking at content like this purposely to make sure that we stay in the light on things. You know what I'm saying? The music business is a shifty business. It is a business that is no longer what it used to be. There's a lot of things that were uncovered about it in its heyday that are being uncovered and being exposed now. So people really, really know what's going on now. And you got to have a thick skin to be in this. And you got to have an end game. You got to have an end. We say end game all the time on this thing. End game is the key to this business. Have an end game and see what you really want to get out of it. And really take a stern look in the mirror. Make sure that this is really for you. Because if it's not for you, don't do it. I'm going to be the first to encourage you. Don't do it. And being a person that's a lifer with music, I can guarantee you this. You either are going to understand the ramifications and the ins and outs as much as you can and still play in it, or you got to get out. You got to get out. You got to get out because it'll run you down. It'll run you down. What Misery said this. He said 1 out of a million. That number changed when I was little. It's crazy. Now everybody and their mama rap now. Oh, you have no idea in the world. For those people, he has an idea, but we're talking to the rest of the people out there watching us. You have no idea how many people are in the game, in the business of music and rapping,
Word.
making beats. You know what I'm saying? 20 billion in the world. Hell, 15 billion rap. I bet. or have tried to at some point. Nah, but for real, this shit is crazy. It is. It is. Stay in the light and stay in the know, man. We're gonna make you guys aware one step at a time because we don't want people to get the wrong idea. You know what I'm saying? Get your paperwork straight. That's another thing. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that out there. We're doing a sign-up day here in the city of Pittsburgh because I'm tired of watching these people go around here playing like they're in the industry, in the music business, and you ain't even got your basic credentials together. Y'all keep putting out music and not putting and not putting the shit out right. The splits ain't right. You're looking at the digital distribution as only form of how you're gonna get money with these people. You have not identified an end game for yourself. And I have people in the roster that do it correctly with me, like Misery, like C. You know what I'm saying? But the people that there's people on the roster too that ain't doing it right. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, man. And I said the only way that you fix something is you do something about it. So we're having a sign-up day. We're having a sign-up day for the PROs. Most importantly, you got to sign up for your PRO, whether it be ASCAP, BMI. CSAC is a small organization. There's more than likely you will not get into that anyway. But we're going to make sure that people have the PRO, Performance Rights Organization. That's what PRO means. Performance Rights Organization. You have to protect your music like that. That's publishing. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You have to be built for this shit, Misery said, and have to love this shit. I've seen folks say, yeah, I'm about to rap. They do their little bit and they probably go for about a year. Exactly. Yep. Yes. And then what happened? You know what I'm saying?
We're at the grocery store and shit.
Yeah. Yep. The right piece and link. To God. Damn breakthrough. The goddamn breakthrough. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just about being in the right place at the right time. It really is. And having your shit right. You know what I'm saying? It's about all of that. As long as your shit is right, you're in the right place at the right time in the right situation, a perfect storm can happen. And just like C said, that's with any business. But right now, we're talking about the business of music.
Yeah, music.
Because that part of it doesn't get talked about enough. Around here, people always, I can say in the city of Pittsburgh, people are always complaining about these lists of who's the best artist and this, that, and the third. But boy, I would like to see how many of them people really got their credentials in order. I would like to see that. I would like to see my hometown in the city of Erie. How many of y'all got y'all paperwork straight that do the music thing up there? How many of y'all got y'all paperwork straight? Because if we ain't having that conversation, we really ain't having a conversation about the business of music. We just making a conversation about creativity. Or if you want to learn how to do a certain thing in the music business, like you want to learn how to engineer. I have a consultation service that handles that. I am a home studio consultant. I've made that business title out of thin air. Just for that factor, because I know people want to be educated on how to do studio at home effectively. And this is the era that we're in. But when we're talking about the business of music, let's by a show of hands, see how many people got their credentials. Now you good, Jay Leonard? What's going on, brother? You already know. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. Right. You know, by show of hands, though, out there, man, and you got to be real with yourself. How is your paperwork straight? And you can't get frustrated if you messed up your paperwork in the past and not address it. Not address it, especially with a guy like me on your watch. I'll make sure I'm gonna keep asking you, where's the credentials? When you gonna get on your credentials? Because one of these records that we do take off, and you ain't got your shit in order.
Everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go. That's what Benny said. Shout out Benny the Butcher for that one. Because really, at the end of the day, Benny said it. Everybody can't fucking go. No. Everybody
In other words, don't be attached to anyone. And be like LB, high as hell. And me too.
Yes, sir. I endorse that.
Yep. You already know.
That's cool.
You already know, man. You already know, man. Listen. He said, I just got kicked out live. Oh, man. Damn it. Man, listen. We gonna stay in the know one step. Oh, you just got kicked out of the live. Damn, this is Crazy business. See, yeah, man. You already know. Blunt Conversations is in the building. Yo, it's crazy how this internet shit works, Miz. It's crazy how the internet works. It's crazy. You already know, man. You already know the fam is in the building. Blunt Conversations podcast is in the building. Make sure y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing. Pretty much on every day. Just gotta tap in. Hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. You gotta hit the subscribe button and make sure that the bell is white. Make sure that the bell is white. You know what I'm saying? Because if the bell's white, then every single time that people are on, you're going to be able to see that they're on. You're going to be able to see that they're on. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is, man. But yeah, man, great chat today, fellas. Great chat today. Found a couple of little funny joints. Found a couple of joints. You know what I'm saying? We're going to check them out and get your day going in the right direction as we always do. Have a look at this one. It says, bro head straight on demon time.
All right, you want your receipt?
Oh, what? Like I'm gonna return it?
All right, have a good day.
Some people are so ugly.
Oh no.
Yeah, like your fucking dog.
What the dog do?
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
Hey,
What's up with him?
He definitely snapped. She was like, some people are just so.
Hey.
All right, you want your receipt?
Oh, what? Like I'm gonna return it?
All right, have a good day.
Some people are so ugly.
Oh no.
Yeah, like your fucking dog.
Shit.
He couldn't let that one go. He couldn't let it go. He just couldn't let it go. He was so pissed he had to respond.
Right.
He couldn't let it go.
So where you pass?
Hey, yo.
Diabolical.
You want to talk about diabolical? Yes, diabolical. The diabolical. Sensationally diabolical. Crazy work, man. Crazy work in this morning. We got one more from our homie, you know what I'm saying? One of our residents. We do Shut Up Billy, but we also do LeVar Walker. Yo, he snapped on that lady. He snapped on her dog. Yeah, he snapped on the. He was really ready. He was really ready. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo.
I was going to throw a swing on her face.
Listen. Here, who's going to tell him? Tell him to call LeVar. Who's going to tell him? Check it.
What's up, y'all? It's Daquan. Get ready with me to take my girlfriend out on a date. So first things first, I start with the foundation. You know, my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend? What's his name? What's his name? You don't have to do this, bro. It's okay. We're in 2025, man. You know what it is. We love you either way. You don't have to do this. And if it's people around you that's not letting you be who you are, they don't love you. But we do. So what's his name, bro? What is his name?
What's up, y'all? It's Daquan. Get ready with me to take my girlfriend out on a date. So first things first, I start with the foundation. You know, my girlfriend.
He said, "Well,
what's his name?
You know when LeVar get a look on his face like this, he get ready to tear your ass." Hey, yo.
Richard killed me over here.
Hey, yo. What in the blue? What did this boy got in his hair? He says, "That little Tony." Oh shit. Hey, yo, as soon as LeVar Walker look like this on the camera, I guarantee you he get ready to say some funny ass shit.
Your girlfriend? What's his name?
Oh man, oh
You
God.
act so serious, like, yo, nigga, you better tell me what's his name.
Yeah,
Like,
it's all
you
right.
ain't fooling me.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's 2025.
It's a blue shit in his head and shit.
Hey, yo, what was that streak? What was that little white streak, man? What's going on?
That
What's
white
really
fuck.
going on? The skunk stripe.
Yeah.
He's going for the Coretta Deville. That's what he's doing.
You talking about from the 1,001
101 Dalmatians. Yeah.
101. 101. Hey yo, diabolical.
Totally.
Diabolical. And then to be Fruit Loop box. Oh shit. We gotta stop doing it. We gotta stop doing this to the people, man. We gotta stop doing it to the people. Hey man, listen, yo. Man, we appreciate y'all tapping into the AMK show. Don't forget on Friday, this Friday coming up, we got VTAC. We got VTAC coming in. You know what I'm saying? We got VTAC coming in. We're just letting y'all know. We got VTAC in the building with us. You know what I mean? Like, real important for y'all to remember that. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be with us. He's got a great story. You know, I just want everybody to know that we gonna have you check in with that, because really at the end of the day, you know, we have, and we try to bring some of the people in our network on this. And when you see V story, if you don't get inspired by this man, and I'll be the first to let you know what VTAP for a minute now is, man, his story is super important. Like, I think people need to understand that it's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, very important. I think that if we get in the know with it a little bit, here goes VTAP right here.
What up, though? Gonna be on AM Kings August 8th, 8 a.m. Be there. It's a movie.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big shout out to VTAC, the Act Crazy movement. You know what I'm saying? With the Abstract Center. You know what I'm saying? This brother is definitely a pioneer of what he does. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, much love to V, but he'll be with us on Friday morning. And make sure y'all tap in with that, man. Make sure y'all tap in. You already know. Make sure y'all tap in. But we out of here for today. We'll see you guys on Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? LBC. You know what I'm saying? The Mellow Man. Don't forget www.lfxmedia.live. Make sure you tap in. I know the Mellow Man will be back with us soon. And so much love, y'all.